Well, hello to everybody out there in this great big world of social media. This is your brother Dana coming to you from the city of Chicago. Shalom, shalom, and shalom to all. And I'm going to say all, all of my Hebrew family members out there. Shalom. Well, if you've had the TV on, if you've been on any social media platform here this afternoon, I'm sure you have read or heard that Trump's CFO of his Trump organization was indicted based on several different accounts, 15 or more, for different reasons. And I want to just put this out there for you to grab a hold of that will help make sense of what you are going to always see over and over and over when it comes to my white evangelical family members, the Republicans, the Trumpsters. If I would go home and if I would sit around with my family members there, and if I would tell them a story of somebody I knew, and that when he went here or she went here, everybody around them was so corrupt that she or he had to go here. And when she was here and he was there, everything around them, was so corrupt and so bad and so unfair that they finally went over here. And when they went over there, by dang it, look it happened again. And so that forced them to go over here. And one of my family members would soon stop me and say, but now wait a minute, Dana. You're going to tell me that everywhere this young man or this individual goes, this he goes, this she goes, that everybody around them are always the bad or the corrupt? Dana, that doesn't make that. You need to open up your eyes, because you need to look at the common denominator, and maybe this he or this she is lying, and because they're the corrupt person or they're the bad person, they got to make these excuses to try to make you think it's always everybody else. But see, there's a big difference if I come and now share that story and say, isn't it ironic when Trump was here, everybody around him was corrupt and was bad and unfair. And when Trump was here and everybody around here, they would stop me not to say, yeah, you're right. Just like we taught you growing up. Look at the common denominator. But now you're believing it. See, and I know why. And that's why I want to share what I'm going to share with you. It's because Trump is their savior of white supremacy. And white supremacy has done its job from the very formation of it, that it makes everybody and every situation around them, the bad ones, the corrupt ones, the wild ones, the native ones, the need civilization ones. That's what white supremacy does. Everywhere they go, everywhere it goes, it always creates a story that everybody around them are the corrupt ones. The ones that need colonization and democracy and the great religion of Christianity. But see, the reality is just the difference. You're the corrupt one. White evangelicalism, white colonizationism, white history is wicked, evil, and the one that is corrupt. But what's happening right now is the tables are turning, because what my white evangelical family members don't want to believe, where others who are also trapped in the belief of Christianity, that the true chosen people are those that our corrupt and wicked ways shipped from Africa to here in the Atlantic slave trade, and even devoured and conquered and murdered when great old Christopher Columbus and the rest of the Gentiles that followed after him landed here. All our ways of white supremacy has been corrupt, and it's been camouflaged and indoctrinated and sealed through the religion of Christianity that holds out front its idol, its white Jesus on its cross. The greatest deception. The deception that even Paul warned us about in Corinthians when he said, there will come a time when there will be another Jesus and another gospel. But be careful. That is why it is important for us to know who the true chosen people are and to know the books that have been taken because of Christianity so that its wickedness can continue to have its way. That's deep. My white evangelicals, they're not even there. All they're fighting for is their white supremacy to live here. And that is why Trump's words will never ring wrong when he said I could stand in the middle of Times Square and shoot somebody, even a police officer, and I'll not lose one of those I have deceived. Because ultimately, the deception is coming from their own wicked hearts, then covered by the Most High Yah, so that their own wickedness and their own inability to acknowledge their white, suppressive, evil, wicked history to its present would never be repented. And therefore, they'll never see their land healed, because after all, God cannot heal a land that never belonged to you in the first place. And what we're seeing, family, what we're seeing is that transitioning happening. Thank you for tuning in. This is your brother Dana, checking out for now from the city of Chicago. Shalom.